Hello, everyone. I'm Caitlin Lowans, and I serve as the Artistic Director of Theatreworks Colorado Springs. And I'm here with Mikael Burke, who will be directing Othello for Theatreworks in spring of 2024. Hello, Michael.
Hi, my name is Michael Burke, and I am really excited to be on board this season to direct Othello with you all.
Hmm. We're so excited, and we just have three questions that we want to ask you. The first is for you, what is this play about?
It's a really good question, and honestly, it's one that gets debated a lot. And so I'm going to speak really to exactly your question. I'm going to speak to what this play is about for me, and it might be different from what people have heard or encountered elsewhere. Um, but for me, this play is really it's about love, betrayal, and the fragility of men's hearts. I think that for everything that happens in this play, right, what it really comes down to and boils down to is that this is a play about men behaving badly because men feel betrayed, betrayed in their loyalty, betrayed in their trust, in a myriad of different ways, betrayed in their love, and they act out, they lash out, and they lash out quickly. Um, and if there is a world, right, where if this were a different time, a different place, right, this is war that these people are steeped in. So there is a sort of constant threat that they are engaging with. So there is a need for expediency, a need to act first and think later. That's how you survive in war. But those things that make these people such fantastic warriors are also the things that make them incredibly problematic human beings in these particular circumstances. Uh, it's so yeah. I think it's about love, it's about betrayal, and it's about the fragility of men, that we are, you know, we're not as secure as we think we are, and we take that out on other people.
And you've already begun to speak towards this a little bit, but what draws you to this play here and now?
Yeah. I think I'm one of those Shakespeare nerds that thinks all of his plays are timeless and timely at the same time, all the time. Um, but I think for this one in particular, right, we we all know this. We see it constantly in this country. What happens? Um, what happens when men who feel betrayed by the people and the systems that they trust take action by their own hand, and they enact swift justice upon the rest of us. We live in a world that is dictated and decided by the emotional impulsivity, excuse me, of men behaving badly.
Mm.
And that is just true. Um, we see it in the highest levels of power. We see it down here on street level every day. We see it in the overwhelming amount of mass shootings that happen in this country day by day and week by week. We see, we see it in our courtrooms. We see it in our government. It's everywhere. It is pervasive. And for me, this story is sort of the uh, archetypal, what's the word, cautionary tale, I suppose. And it's, we there's so many stories in human existence that speak to this, but it is, uh, it's just a problem that we face all the time and every day, and we see it destroy people, every day.
That's
Yeah,
that's fair. So I know why I'm excited to see this production.
yeah, yeah.
Well, Michael, who other in addition to you and I, who would be excited to see this production of Othello?
Honestly, I think anyone who has ever loved, whether that is romantically, familially, platonically, and at any point in your life existence with those people, that person that you love, who you hold dear, who you believe in fully and with your whole heart, have ever had a moment of doubt, a moment of question. I think it's intergenerational. I think that's young people, it's old people, it's men, it's women, it's queer people, it's non-binary people, it's anyone who's alive who has a heart.
Thanks so much for this
Yeah,
fight.
absolutely.
This fight. I thought, 20 minutes ago I couldn't be more excited that we get to host you here, but now I am. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. 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 Yeah.